Ever gazed at the vast landscapes of Africa and felt its untold mysteries whispering to you? Beyond its majestic wildlife and deep-rooted traditions, Africa cradles perplexing secrets that have left even the sharpest minds scratching their heads. Delve with me into a realm where scientific advancements meet the unexplained, and where discoveries don't just intrigue, but also unsettle. Number 1. Mount Top-Liko Rainforest. All right, riddle me this. Ever had that itch to play detective with Google Maps, hunting for something nobody has ever seen? Sounds like a quest straight out of an Indiana Jones movie, right? Well, in 2018, our hero, Dr. Julian Bayless, did exactly that and stumbled upon an untouched forest in Mozambique. But get this, he wasn't ready to adventure solo. Assembling his 28-person A-team of biologists, plant nerds, and logisticians took him 2 whole years. And what's an expedition without some wall-scaling action? So picture this, Dr. Wilcox and company having to rock climb a jaw-dropping 125-meter cliff, all to reach this pristine rainforest. With the help of the UK's climbing elite, Mike Robertson and Jules Lines, they rigged ropes and trained the team in the delicate art of not plummeting to your doom. Tense? You bet. And let's talk about Dr. Wilcox and Doug's trek. They turned the forest soil into an open book of history, decoding forest fires and plants that called it home. Oh, and it rained caterpillar droppings. Yup, not your typical rain. Up in this remote canopy, life buzzed in ways unimaginable. From a snub-nosed rat, adorably weird, right, to butterflies and mysterious antique pots, this forest was a treasure trove. Local legends whispered that no human ever reached this mountain's peak, adding a cherry on top of this adventurous Sunday. It's wild to think that in an age of tech overload, untouched wonders still exist. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? Number 2, Lake under Sahara Desert. Ever played Connect the Dots with global landmarks? If not, brace yourself for a mind-bending game of geographical whodunit. How on earth could a long-gone African lake be the secret behind the lush greenery of the Amazon rainforest in South America? Sounds like nature's version of a detective thriller, right? Let's set the scene. Beneath the vast expanse of the Sahara Desert, Ted Maxwell and his band of geologist detectives uncovered a relic of the past, an ancient lake older than 250,000 years. Using some snazzy techniques, these sleuths painted a picture of this water giant, which once sprawled over 42,000 square miles. Imagine, a lake larger than some countries today, and another of its siblings was about the size of modern-day Costa Rica. Now the plot thickens. Our mysterious African lake might be gone, but it left behind a golden gift, millions of tons of dust, rich in nutrients like phosphorus. Fast forward to today, and this dust, acting like an eco-courier, travels across the Atlantic, making a special delivery to the soils of South America. You might ask, why? Well, it replenishes vital nutrients washed away by the intense rains of the Amazon. So here's the jaw-dropper. A vanished African lake plays fairy godmother to the Amazon rainforest. Who knew geography could be so dramatic? And on a serious note, this discovery underscores the interconnectedness of our planet. So next time you think one region doesn't impact another, remember the African lake's gift to the Amazon. And as guardians of this earth, let's ensure its wonders remain for generations to come. Number 3. ERG Chech 002. Did you ever think the Sahara Desert, known for its vast, sandy stretches, would be the place to stumble upon a space relic that predates our beloved Earth? Imagine finding a relic that's the universe's equivalent of a baby photo. Say hello to ERG Chech 002, the elder of asteroids, a senior citizen of space rocks, if you will. This isn't just any rock. It's basically ancient lava, like the kind volcanoes spew out, but aged billions of years. Imagine a rock that's so unique, scientists worldwide have their eyes popping out cartoon style. Weighing around 70 pounds and studded with shimmering crystals, this space gem is the stellar version of a Rosetta Stone. Now, here's where it gets a bit rock-ire. The composition of this meteorite suggests that its parent asteroid had a crust made of andesite rock. To break it down, it's like finding out your grandparents were rock stars, quite literally. Most space rocks are of the basalt variety, but this one's saying, I'm not like other rocks. Piecing the clues together, it appears that acidic crusts were the in thing during the early space fashion days. Unfortunately, like all trends, they faded, either merging into larger space bodies or getting obliterated in some space skirmish. So this meteorite isn't just an old rock. It's a chapter from a space autobiography, shedding light on a universe we thought we knew. But there's always more to discover. Isn't the universe just full of surprises? Number 4, billion-years-old meteorite impact site. Ever had an oops moment? How about one that's 2.3 billion years old and leaves a whopping 160-kilometer dent on Earth? Yep, that's right. Scientists from the University of the Witwatersrand have stumbled upon such a colossal accident in Botswana. Just imagine the noise that would have made. Let's rewind a bit. Earth, back in its younger days during the Proterozoic era, got a surprise visitor, a meteorite. Its grand entrance was, well, explosive, sending heaps of debris sky high. Imagine being beneath a rain of earthly confetti. Only this confetti probably wasn't so fun for the living things below. Now, if you've ever complained about cloudy days blocking your sunshine, imagine the sun getting obscured by a thick, planet-wide cloud of dust and debris. Yep, that's a worldwide winter wonderland without the fun snowball fights. This global cooling fiesta was disastrous for many plants and animals, leading to a significant game over for many species. So, why should we care about an ancient scar on Earth's face? Because it paints a vivid picture of our planet's dynamic history, teaching us about old threats from space and helping scientists play detective about how our climate reacted. It's like piecing together a billion-year-old jigsaw puzzle. Number 5. Unbelievable cave arts. Can you imagine trekking through one of Earth's hottest zones and stumbling upon an ancient art gallery? Yep, Gilf Kabir, this sizzling plateau sandwiched among Egypt, Libya, and Sudan, isn't just hosting desert dance-offs. It's home to the Netflix-worthy Cave of Beasts. Now, inside this natural studio, it's not just any Doodlebob's masterpieces. It's some seriously haunting cave art. Picture this, wall tattoos of giraffes, elephants, and ostriches seemingly having a horror movie snack. And if that's not enough to make you gasp, they've got some handprints that look like, well, aliens or lizards tried their hand at finger painting. You might think, maybe E.T. had a Picasso phase. As the shadows of the cave dance, tales of long-lost civilizations and their encounters with the unknown come to mind. Perhaps this cavern was a canvas where stories of cosmic visitors were immortalized. Or maybe it was just a space where ancient inhabitants unleashed their most vivid dreams and fears. So are these our distant ancestors' doodles? Or is it a reptilian art class gone wild? We're still scratching our heads about it. Been to an African country with more mysteries? Drop your tales below. It's time for subscribers' pick. Ever played I Spy in a desert? Because these statues are taking the game to a whole new level. Is Mother Nature trying her hand at sand sculpting? Or did someone just forget their art in the oven of the earth? And speaking of mysteries, there's a snap of what appears to be the legendary wingless Boltungan. You know, that mythical creature the Khoikhoi tribe talks about during campfire stories? It's like spotting Bigfoot, but without the fuzzy photo. So, are we uncovering desert secrets, or just falling for desert mirages? Your detective hat's on, folks. What's your take on these enigmas? Comment below. Number 6. City of Heraklion. Have you ever daydreamed about stumbling upon a forgotten city? Its treasures, whispering tales from a bygone era? Enter the submerged city of Heraklion, an ancient Egyptian marvel, not far from Alexandria's coast. Picture this, a buzzing port city, thrumming with life and trade, only to be silenced by a devastating tsunami around the 8th century AD. Nature played its cruel hand, and soon the Mediterranean Sea enveloped Heraklion, hiding it under layers of sand and silt for over a millennium. Many brushed off tales of this city as mere legends, stories parents might tell their children at bedtime. But in 2001, a splash of reality emerged. Thanks to Frank Gaudio's meticulous underwater archaeology and cutting-edge technology, Heraklion returned from its slumber. It's like the city shouted, "Surprise! Not a myth!" The treasures unearthed are beyond mesmerizing. Grand statues, intricate jewelry, timeless coins, and even a massive 10-foot-tall statue of the deity Amun-Ra. Can you imagine sipping on an old 7th century BC coin or marveling at a temple dedicated to Osiris? And the good news, this city isn't just an archaeologist's paradise. It beckons all curious souls. If you fancy a trip back in time, Heraklion's doors, or rather, ruins, are open for exploration. Each artifact not only unravels Egypt's rich tapestry, but challenges our understanding of what was once considered mere folklore. And there you have it, folks. Africa, a continent bursting with history, culture, and mysteries that often leave us with more questions than answers. From ancient artifacts to unexplained phenomena, this land never ceases to intrigue and mystify. But that's the beauty of discovery, isn't it? Every puzzling piece takes us on a journey, urging us to learn, question, and explore deeper. So the next time you gaze at Africa's vast landscapes, remember the hidden enigmas it holds, waiting for another curious soul to unravel. Until our next adventure, keep seeking the unknown and never let the mysteries fade away. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And of course, always keep your sense of wonder alive. Safe travels and see you soon.